Hello children, I hope you all are safe and fine at home. So today we are going to revise the mineral resources chapter for your annual examination. Okay children, as you all know, we have studied so many important topics in this chapter. See, first we have learned about what is mineral. Okay, what do you mean with mineral children? Yes, any natural occurring substance that has a definite chemical composition. It is known as a mineral. I repeat once again, any natural occurring substance, which has a definite chemical composition, it is known as a mineral. Example, as we use daily like salt, iron ore, bauxite, so many are there. Okay, so any natural occurring substance that has a definite chemical composition, it is known as a mineral resource. Okay children, so now along with that we have learned about other topics such as the features of the minerals. Okay, then types of mineral. How many types of minerals are there children? Yes, as you all know, 2 types of minerals are there, and even along with that we have learned the extraction of the minerals, by which the minerals can be obtained from the earth surface, such as drilling, quarrying. Okay, these are the methods. Even the open cast shaft mining, these all are there. Next, along with that we have learned about the distribution of the mineral resources in the different continent. As we have learned about the Asia, which continent have a which type of minerals. Okay, that is distribution of minerals in the world, we can say. Next, importance of the minerals means how we utilize these minerals, how their importance for a human being. Okay, along with that we have also learned about how to utilize them, how to conserve them for the future generation. So these all are important topics which we have learned in this chapter, that is mineral resources. So before starting our recapitulation for the exam, so let's learn about these topics in detail. So first, I have given you the definition of the mineral resources. What are mineral resources, children? Yes, any naturally occurring substance that has a definite chemical composition, it is known as a mineral. Example, iron ore. Okay. After that, features of the minerals. First of all, they are found in a natural form in the earth, and they are not equally distributed, and they are found in an impure form. Okay. These all are the features of a mineral resources. Okay, and they are very valuable. Somewhere we have some are precious also, diamond, gold, these all are precious. Okay, and even the extraction, types of minerals children. Next topic is types of minerals. So generally you know that there are 2 types of minerals. One is metallic and non-metallic. Metallic is what children? Which is found in the pure form, raw form. Okay, and which contains a metal, that is metallic mineral. Okay. Next is non-metallic, which means which does not contain the metal, which does not have any metal in its form. That is called as non-metallic minerals. So these are the 2 types of minerals, metallic and non-metallic. In metallic, again we have a division, that is ferrous minerals and non-ferrous. Ferrous is what children? It means the mineral which contain iron, or we can say a mineral which contains iron content in it, that is called as ferrous, such as iron ore. Okay, these. Gold is a non-ferrous because it doesn't contain any iron content in it, so that is called as non-ferrous mineral. So here in metallic mineral we have 2 types, ferrous minerals and non-ferrous minerals. Okay, so this is about the types of minerals children. Next comes the methods of extraction, means how we obtain, how we get these minerals from the earth surface. Okay. So we get them by the 3 methods that are drawn here. See the flow chart of the methods of extraction children. See here. So there are 3 methods of extracting the minerals from the earth: mining, drilling and quarrying. These are the 3 methods by which obtain the minerals from the earth surface. I repeat once again. The method by which we get the minerals from the earth surface is mining, drilling and quarrying. In mining also we have 2 types, shaft mining and open cast mining, which we have already learned in a class. Okay, so these are the main topics of this chapter. Now I will give you example for the 1 mark questions from this chapter, then 3 marks and 5 marks. Okay, so let's begin with the first MCQs will go. MCQs can be turned out in the questions also, or it can be asked directly. Okay children, so first I will read out some questions for the MCQs. Example, which one of the following is a leading producer of bauxite in the world? Okay, here are the options: Asia, Europe, Australia and Africa. These are the 4 options given. They have asked you about the leading producer of bauxite in the world. Yes children, the correct answer is Australia. Yes, Australia is the leading producer of bauxite in the world. And some other question which can be asked for one sentence. Okay, see here children, which state is in India, or which state of India is a leading producer of mica? Okay, here they will ask the leading producer of mica in our country. Which state produces this? Okay, so that is the answer, Rajasthan. Here you have to write the complete answer. I have done one word, but here you have to write a complete sentence. Rajasthan is the leading producer of mica in India. Okay, so this is a 1 mark question children. Still some answers are read, such as definition of mineral, define the term minerals or types of minerals or the methods of extraction. These all can be asked for 1 mark children. Okay. Okay children, let's move on to 3 mark questions children. Here I have given you the example for 3 mark questions. So see, the first question is write down the methods by which minerals are extracted. It means how we get the mineral resources from the earth's surface, how we obtain them. So here we have to mention the methods by which we get these mineral resources. Here I have drawn draw a flow chart of like extraction of minerals. See here children, there are 3 methods of extraction. Okay, so this first you have to by writing the answer. Don't forget to put the question number, okay, and bit number. So please keep in your mind that you have to mention each question number properly before answering them. So first you have to draw the flow chart for the extraction of minerals. So here, see here there are 3 methods of extraction: mining, drilling and quarrying. After drawing this, you have to explain all these 3 methods. Like mining, and in this also we have 2 types: open cast mining and shaft mining. The next is drilling and quarrying. So these all you have to explain in detail. Okay? When it is asked for 3 marks. Next, one more question is there. What are the features of a mineral? Here you have to mention all the features of a mineral when we get it from the earth's surface. So I will read out the answer. The important features of a mineral resources are: first, minerals are unevenly distributed. It means they are not equally distributed on the earth's surface. Minerals do not occur in the pure form, and we can use them after removing all the impurities. Then only it can be useful to human beings. Okay children. The next, the minerals are found in some particular areas of the earth. Minerals are formed under different geological movement. This we have learned in the class, that due to some endogenic and even the extrinsic forces, due to that these mineral resources are formed. That is called as geological movement of the earth. The next, even they are present in the oceans and even the Antarctic region, the continents, although these areas are not easily accessible, where we can't move easily, reach easily. Okay, so but still they have a great wealth of mineral resources. Example, Antarctica, even the ocean beds. Then minerals are created through the natural process without human interference, and hardness, density, these are the physical properties of a mineral, whereas solubility is a chemical property of a mineral. They are identified on their basis, on the basis of their physical and chemical properties children. So these all are about the features of a mineral. Even so many even they can ask you for 3 marks, such as how they are useful to us, the methods by which we can conserve them. They can also be asked for the 3 marks. Even the features of a metallic mineral, such as the features of a metallic mineral. I repeat once again, the answer for the features of metallic mineral: ductility, elasticity, malleability, sectile, gravity, luster and color. These all are the features of a metallic mineral. Okay children. And even they can ask you about the only types of minerals. So as I said already, there are 2 types of minerals: metallic and non-metallic. It can also be asked for the 3 marks. Even distinguish among the methods of mining. There are 2 types of mining: open cast mining and shaft mining, or differentiate between quarrying and drilling. So these all can be asked for 3 marks. Next, move on to 5 mark question children now. So I have done some example here. How minerals are useful for the human being, or what are the utilizations of minerals for human beings? How can we conserve them, or what is the importance of a mineral. Okay. Now I'll read out the answer for this question, that is utilization or usefulness of the mineral for the human beings. So first of all, mineral resources are the basic of different industries such as iron ore, which is a basic unit for so many industries. Okay. Then minerals are used in everything from a needle to a aeroplane. So to make in each production we use mineral resources. So copper is used as to prepare the coins, even the pipes, utensils, and even many more things. So copper is a mineral which is used to make so many products. Gold, silver and diamond, these are used in making the different types of jewelries. Then aluminium, which is obtained from one of the bauxite. The aluminium is obtained from the bauxite ore, is used to make buildings, kitchen, cookwares, aeroplanes, automobiles, bottle, etc. Then minerals are also used in toothpaste. Salt we use in our food, it is also a mineral. Then silicon, it is obtained from the fats, is used to make computer industry. Okay, so these all are the significance or the utilization of a mineral resources. Next is conservation of mineral methods. Okay, see here list some methods of conserving the mineral resources, or suggest some methods to conserve the mineral resources, such as using them in a conventional use of the conventional resources, it should be discouraged, whereas the use of non-conventional resources should be encouraged. Okay, then wastage of process of like during the mining should be reduced. Then recycling of the metals. Okay, these are some methods by which we can conserve the mineral resources. Or even the use of the scrap, it can save the several metals. Then export of scarce minerals must be reduced. So these are the methods by which we can conserve the minerals for the future generation. So this is all about the 5 mark question, children. Even they can ask you about the distribution of the minerals in the different continents, or even the different states of our country. Okay, so these all are the 5 mark questions from this chapter. I hope you understood, children. Have a great day ahead and best of luck for your exam.